My name is Wormley Hughes. I was born into slavery. I never knew anything else but slavery life. Ever since I was young, I started working in the nailery for my master. Later on in my life, though, they decided to train me to become a skilled gardener. I was trained better than most slaves that Master Jefferson owned. Anybody out in the farms had a better chance of being whipped and beaten by the overseer. The overseers got away with it, though, because our master wasn't usually around. Master Jefferson did not want them whipped, though, unless they did something extremely wrong. Though I lived in better conditions than the people in the fields, they lived in rough, little houses that weren't clean or comfortable. The slaves that lived closer to Master Jefferson's house got treated nicer living spaces and weren't as dirty. These houses were closer to Monticello. Those spaces that we lived in didn't affect lower slaves since they had something else to look forward towards. This was religion. Slaves practiced different religions, even if Master Jefferson did not like it. A lot of the slaves thought of their religion to be hope. Some would think that religion could help free them someday, though this led to more problems. When slaves thought they could leave, there would be other things that would cause them problems. Leaving Master Jefferson was not going to be a loyal act. Long ago, a slave tried to escape. This slave was punished severely. He was whipped and lashed at, and we all had to see it happen. Our master didn't show up to witness the slave get beat, though. He didn't like to see it. Unlike the not-so-loyal slaves, I always helped Master Jefferson. I helped him with planting all the flower beds and plants in the garden. He didn't seem to have a problem with working with me, though. Though some slaves were not so loyal, constantly I would hear them talk about leaving to head up north for freedom. They got beaten and whipped if the overseer heard them from afar. My wife and I were higher class for Master Jefferson. She was a cook and I was a gardener. My wife and I were treated better than most slaves, though. We did the nicer jobs that were based towards the skilled. I also had the honor of usually driving Master Jefferson's carriage for him and his family members. Though the day came when poor old Master Jefferson had passed away, I personally took it upon myself to dig his grave. I devoted my life towards helping Master Jefferson. I had no other intentions. For that reason is why I believe in his will he set me free along with few other slaves. The not-so-important slaves were auctioned off when he died because he died in debt. However, being set free, I got to live the rest of my life out with my wife. I ended up living a long life for a free slave, 70 years. I feel that I lived a full life and hope that my story lives on to many people from now to whenever.